away.
So, what are those burning something?
There's a dead bodies up there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right now you see this one. The first one is just
Hi guys, welcome back. You can see the river passing through. This is going to the city as well. And this is the temples they have here. So some are very old, some are restored. And you can see people here are like burning some wood. You can see it there. But maybe that is something to do with some rituals they have. This place is so huge. This place is so big. You can see from there. You can walk over there, and on the other side of the lake, there's also temples there. This is there are a lot of people up there, and there's the stairs. So I'm not sure if that is a different location, but I guess it's just connected. I think so. And here, some people are, let's say, he is mining. So maybe there's something that he can find in the water. Okay. So I'll be going there later on, and I'll be back with you guys for more information with regards to this place. It's a nice place. Good thing the rain stopped, so I can roam around here. If it really, raining, I will miss this place. It's very nice. Yeah. See you guys.
so I explain you from the beginning.
Okay, this one I've seen that some are burning the woods and some are shaving the heads.
Yeah, some are shaving their heads and
I know
just
it's
finished
what I know, this is a Hindu
Hindu cremation.
tradition.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So in Kathmandu, this is not only one place where we do the cremation. We have several places around Kathmandu Valley, but this is one of the most holy site. It's a very sacred place for Hindu.
Okay.
So many people from Kathmandu, they would like to come here and they do the cremations.
Okay.
So in Nepal, there is no any special time for the cremation. Morning, afternoon, evening, during the night as well, we can see the cremations.
Okay.
Like in other countries, I heard only in the daytime they do
Okay.
like cemeteries cremation. But in Hindu, we do 24/7.
Yeah.
And there is also a special reason why we do cremations even in night. There is two special reasons. One reason is that there is no any special time for born and die. People born and die any time of the day or the night. So
Okay.
anytime we see the Hindu cremation, it's a nature process. It's going on 24 hours. Okay. And the second reason is that when Hindu people die, immediately, as soon as possible, they manage the body to bring from the hospital, from the home, and they bring the body here. They do the cremation
Within 24 hours.
within within 2-3 hours, as soon as possible.
Okay.
So
Because this is the same as Muslim traditions.
yeah, same
That
as like
Muslims
yeah, so
should
the same
be
day, same
should be
day.
buried
Yeah, immediately
within
same.
24
Yeah,
hours
within 24
after
hours.
they die.
Yeah,
But
and
for Christians like
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
we
you wait for a couple of days.
we going to embalm the person,
yeah.
and then it will took us like 9 days.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, for the families to go
Yeah,
home to
yeah.
see the for the last time
Yes, yes.
before they're going to bury or cremate.
Yeah, yeah.
This one.
Yeah, but in Hindu, we have another reason why we do cremations 24 hours. I mean, within 24
Yeah.
hours. Why very quickly? There is the special reason is that the Hindu people, we do first cremation and then after we do the ceremony.
Okay.
Because in Hindu, we have the ceremony for 1, 3, 13 days. like
Okay.
2 weeks of ceremony we have. So long time ago, we do not have any kind of equipment to preserve the body for that period, because not everywhere is a cold weather. It's very hot also, very warm. So we don't have anything to keep that body for that period.
Yes.
So Hindu people decide first at cremation and after ceremony. So that is
Okay.
why we cremated right away.
So what are those burning something?
There's the dead bodies are burned.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right now you see this one, the first one is just finished, and the families are already saved the hair, so they are ready to do like a small ceremony, because their family was just cremated, and then they go back to the home for 13 days of ceremony. So this is almost the ending process of the cremation.
Okay, so those guys that are shaved, those
Yeah,
are
the family
the
member,
family member.
the very close relative of the family.
So all of them, or
all of them, all of them. Those
should
who-
only be one needs to be shaved.
not one. Those who are like a close relative, like a father dies, mother dies, every sons have to shave
Okay.
their hair, wear the white dresses.
Okay, so-
there are some other people who could be other family also, but those who shave the hair, they are the close relative of the person who is going to do the 13 days of ceremony. So if you look on the downstairs, there are some more cremation is going on. So there is a dead body.
So
we-
meaning that the one that is burning is
burning-
a dead body.
It's body. There is a body.
So meaning that I passed there earlier, and then the smoke is coming to me. That's smoke of a body.
Yes, the smell of
my
the
God.
body. But we have very less smell. You know the reason why? There's two reasons. One reason is that the body is fresh, because people are cremated right away. And the second reason is that we use the butter.
Okay.
We call ghee,
Yeah,
butter,
okay.
which helps the cremation going on more faster, and it reduces the smell of the dead body also.
Okay.
But sometimes we have some bodies smell very badly also.
Yes.
The reason is that some people, many of the Nepali people, they go to Gulf countries, to Malaysia, to many Korea
Middle East.
for working. You see, so when people die, so sometimes it can take a month to arrive the body here.
Okay.
So at that time, the body is almost decreased, you see.
Yes, correct.
And when they bring the body, it's too late.
Yeah.
And sometimes when we see that kinds of cremations, it smells very hard, very strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that one, the one that is cleaning. So
Yeah.
there's a dead body that was cremated earlier there.
This one, yes, just finished.
The one, that guy,
Yes.
that guy that is
Yeah.
the guy wearing white with
Yes.
the red color.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a body that was cremated earlier there.
Yeah, just finished.
And then after they just throw it in the
Everything
river?
into yeah. So
And
it
that's why I
takes,
have seen some ashes in the river.
yes, so it takes nearly like 3 hours to complete the whole process. When they start the fire, it takes nearly 3 hours to complete. So the family have to wait unless the cremation is not completed. Nearly
Okay.
3 hours. So you see the people behind? Those are all the different family from each cremation.
Okay.
And one very important things to know, to understand by the foreigner people, that why Hindus people are cremated in a public, why on the bank of. Okay, so if you go to India, Nepal, if you see the Hindu cremation, it's always done on a public and always on the bank of the river, or always in an open space. And the reason is that the Hindus people believe, or we say, that our human bodies are made from the 5 natural elements,
Okay.
which is known as earth, water, fire, air, and the space, or we say sky, or we say ether.
Okay.
So these are the 5 elements that our human bodies are made from. So when we born, we take this element from the nature, but when we die, we give it back to the nature. You see?
okay.
So it is very important for us to be cremated in this way, because from the beginning to the end, we use that 5 elements in the Hindu cremation to go back to the nature. So for example, if you see the fire, that's not an electric cremation. It's a natural fire by the wood. That's a fire, one element. We do cremations like in open air. The air is blowing and coming naturally in their own way. That's a 2 element. We do cremations like in an open space where the soul, the air, the spirit freely goes up to the space. That's a 3 element. And it takes nearly 3 hours to complete the whole process.
Okay.
And during that time, the body started to get in a smaller size. And finally, when it becomes a small piece, like a size of a tennis ball, and then the cremation is over. So we do not collect the ashes, but we collect the piece of the body, the remaining piece of the body,
Which is
whatever is left, the flesh.
okay.
Whatever the flesh is left, okay, we collect from the cremation, we wrapped in a white clothes, and the family will go down to the river. They go down to the river and they will cemetery in the ground, inside the river, in the ground,
Are they were going to bury?
buried. Yeah. So
Okay.
the last piece of the body, it will goes back to the earth in the ground.
So is it the one that is
No, no,
shoveling down?
No, no. Actually, they are looking for the gold teeth, like the gold pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Hindu, we offer a piece of gold in the dead body because
Okay.
gold is a symbol of the purification.
Okay.
But some of the people, they have a gold teeth.
Yes.
Okay, so we take out the rings, nose ring, earring, finger ring, but we don't take off the teeth. So it is not necessary for the family member to offer a piece of gold in the dead body for the purification symbol.
Yeah.
So when the cremation finish, everything throws into the river. So some of the poor people, not the
Okay.
family, so poor people will go down to the river and they are digging something to find some gold.
So do you think they can still find it?
Yeah, definitely. Sure, they find it.
Because the current of the river is going there, and so it might also be taken by the current.
Definitely it can flow down, but not that much because inside there is a sand also, and the gold is almost a little bit heavy metal.
Okay.
So it stands in one place in the sand.
Okay.
So it's much more easier for me. Maybe it's more difficult when it's a big water coming, but our river is not always in the same position. Sometimes we have very more dry season.
Yes.
So anyway, the last piece of the body is buried inside the river. It goes back to the earth. That's a four element. And then we take a bucket of waters from the river and we clean everything, and water fall down to the river and go naturally. It's a five. So these are the five elements that we have to return. back
So
to the
who
nature.
are who is the person going to bury that?
The person who light the fires, like the sons who have
Okay.
saved the hair, you see,
Okay.
or who is going to do the ceremony of the family. So they will go and find the piece of body and go to the river
Yeah.
and cemeteries. So if you
That
go,
hair that the hair that we have seen earlier,
yeah,
that is in the plastic, right? Is it the hair of the dead person or the hair that of the family members that was shaved?
the family member,
Those are the family members.
the family
hair.
members of the person who died.
Those are their hairs.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yeah.
And what does it symbolizes those hairs?
Saving the hair.
Yeah.
I mean, you see, this is the symbol. This is the symbol of the identification. Like if we lost the family, if we don't save the hair, if we don't wear the white dresses, we don't know what happens to the family, what happens to the people. So that is a kind of identification that we have lost the family member. Then we can easily tell what happens to him. So in Nepal, we shave the hair and wear the white dress for 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah, so in the city, if you find some people are wearing the white dresses, white of butter color, from top to bottom white dress, then we can tell he have lost his father or the mother
So they need to wear that for a year.
for a year.
Okay.
So 2 times in a life is wearing the white dress. Because we lost our family member today, so we became impure, unclean for the whole year. Because the cycle of a year is 365 days.
Yeah.
So that's why we wear the white dress for 1 year.
Okay. Right.
And you can see this roof. This is to protect the water during the rainy season. So during the raining time, people are cremated under that need.
Okay.
But they don't have roof on these 4 of them because some of the Hindu people says this roof will block the soul to go freely to the heaven. So
Okay.
people, they don't want to cremate
So,
it
but-
on the other side.
But that is their choice.
That is their choice because they say this roof is blocking the soul to go to heaven. So some people, they don't want to go other side for the cremation. They can cremate it on this side. So that's why they haven't made the roof on this side. You see, 4 of them.
Okay. So every day there is a cremation
Yeah, every
happening.
day, 24/7, like morning, afternoon, evening, during the night as well.